the sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice, raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New. Yeah.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is August 7th, 2022. It is 2:57 a.m. So I've been up just adding more to my list. Last night I did create a list for me to record this morning, since I haven't been really on Twitter, and I was like, let me see what's going on. Oh my goodness, I was seeing more stuff to share with you, more and more and more, and I ended up spending at least an hour going through Twitter to add more tweets to my list. I might have two videos. The first one, which I'm gonna do right now, will still continue talking about Meghan's birthday, and the other part a little bit of Harry. So I don't know how much I'm gonna say. If I could squeeze all of the tweets together in one video, that would be great. If I can't, if it's past an hour, I'm just gonna split it. All right, even the one with Meghan, if I pass an hour and I still have more tweet regarding Meghan, I will just split it into two, make it two videos. Plus, I need to have more videos for you guys, because next week I'm gonna go away. I need to leave at least one video for you guys a day, because some of you have accustomed of seeing a video every day in the morning. So let's keep that trend going. And I'm surprised at myself. I still have videos for you guys, because I don't have that much time. I can't believe I have a video every day for you guys. But with that being said, let's start the video. This is my back end. New subscribers, welcome. I hope you like the channel, I guess. I'm not expecting you guys to agree with everything that I said, but I hope you guys enjoy the channel. All right, so this I added already, but it's gonna be later. All right, is it? Maybe I should, did I add it? Thought, let me see. think I added, because I'm seeing all my stuff highlighted. Thought for the day. Thought for the day. Yep, I added. Okay, so if I put it in an order, I want to stick to that order. All right, this is the first tweet, and this is about Meghan's birthday. And thank you so much, our Tyler Perry, for what you have done for the Sussexes. May the Lord reward you so much more than you could ever ask. You are an incredible human being. Happy birthday to Meghan once again. All right, I've shared some tweets already regarding Meghan's birthday, but like I said, I haven't really been on Twitter, so there's some stuff that I missed. So when I come across them, I bookmark them to share with you. All right, so she retweeted, no, I came across her tweet, and this is Tyler Perry's tweet. Okay, I read it in one of the videos already, but for the sake of this video, let me read it again. This is what Tyler Perry had said. Okay, I've had a front row seat in your life for the past few years. I've watched you endure things that have broken a lot of people. I'm so incredibly proud to see how happy you, your husband, and your kids are now. It fills me with joy to say happy birthday, Princess Meghan. All right, so that was the tweet, and this is the retweet of it. And I went over some of those comments. There's a lot, so I'm pretty sure the ones that I bookmarked are retweets of Tyler Perry's. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. There's no comment under this one. Next one. Okay, so this one I saw this morning, a few minutes ago. All right, so this is Gina Davis. That, I believe that's the actress, right? And then Gina Davis Institute, Gina David Ogg. So, okay, I started following her today. Okay, today. So, ending unconscious bias, fostering inclusion, and eliminating negative stereotypes in global media. If they can see it, they can be it. I guess this is the first time I'm seeing this. Gina Davis Institute. So she probably created this organization and she named it after herself. That's the first time I'm seeing it. Okay. So I saw this and then I thought I'd share it with you. Okay. Happy birthday, Meghan Markle. The American actor turned global trailblazer has helped harness the world's attention to drive change and promote compassion. Read more about her charity work. All right. usmagazine.com. That's that. I'm not going to go into it. You know what? For you guys, I'm going to click on it to have the links for you, okay? But I'm not going to read it. You guys could read it. I'll put the link in the description. Okay, so there's a quote here. Growing up as a woman of color, as a little girl of color, I know how important representation is. I know how you want to see someone who looks like you in certain positions. Meghan Markle. Okay, so let's read some of the comments. I think there were some stuff that got some derangers upset. Okay, good thread here too. Happy birthday, Meghan. All right, so that's that. We've seen her UN speech. All right, so that's that. Can you imagine if the money wasted on PR was put to helping actual people in need? $7,000 a month on PR during her year in suit. What? These are the things these people need to say to the royal family who's getting taxpayers' money. How much money are they paying people for BAT? Just so their name or their numbers could match the Sussexes. These are things these people need to talk to the royal family who's getting taxpayers' money. I don't think Harry and Meghan don't even need PR. Okay? They just put the word out. Even the haters will do the PR work for them. Even if they are, I do not know. Okay? Even if they are paying $7,000 a month, guess what? It's their money. Their own hard-earned money. Not your business. Not my business. But yet, there you are, telling her what to do with her own earned hard cash. These are the things you guys should be telling the royal family who's taking taxpayers' money, who's spending money on useless things. Okay? And their charities are closing off, and at the same time, they're taking Saudi's money, bag full of cash. All right, so these nonsense, take it over there. Okay, take it someplace else, not here. Okay, let me read her nonsense because I see that 3 comments here, and then she has 75 likes. Okay, $7,000 a month on PR during her years in suit will be more than double that now for two of them. Making small donation for good PR clearly is on the bottom line of their outgoing. Let's see here. Okay, who need PR when they have view lists? Thank you. Yeah, your paranoia and justification of you finding a post of everything Meghan has nothing to do with PR. You think Piers, Wooten, and Bow or Sussex is PR for their obsession too. Meghan doesn't need PR when they have people like you and Brit Media. Yeah, I agree with her. Oh, bless you. Whatever. Okay, may I draw attention? Ms. Davis to 72 female UK parliamentarians who stood up for Meghan Markle as the threat to her well-being, age in the UK media and online while the royals stay silent. All right, so this is the thing here. Let me bookmark this just in case one day I decided to. I think I have it bookmarked, but so much things that are bookmarked. Okay, you don't have to survive everything. That's not the point of life. You have to thrive. Happy birthday, princess. Okay, wait, what? You're referring to her and the colonized Mary title? Oh, God. But yet it bothers them. Let's see here. Okay, yes, we are Princess Meghan. The squad, these people, the derangers are annoyed by that, but the squad don't care about, those titles, but just the sake of that, we just like to annoy them with it. Okay, let's see here. I love Princess Meghan. So glad she's on American soil again. Okay, congratulations to your institute and happy birthday to Duchess. For the newcomers, some tweet here is the kind of hate-baked dish on Meghan. Still she rises. Okay, so there's the point here. All right, so let me move. Inspiring work. Okay, so let me move to the next tweet. I was surprised to see her. I haven't heard about her quite some time. If she did any movies lately, I'm not aware of. All right, so this is the little girl that Tyler Perry uses on his post. But the profile, oh my God, she is so precious. Aww. She speaks so well, but let's get to it. This little girl's words always stay with me. All right, so this is her in a different perspective. And this is Tyler Perry's tweet. All right, so let's listen to her. 41 seconds.
What was that like for you?
It was incredible. She's so nice, and when she goes to other countries, I feel like that's her home, and she's family with those other people, and I like that about her.
What are you going to say? You're going to remember this for the rest of your life?
Yes. I'm going to say that if you feel as if like you're never going to meet someone that you really want to meet, but just believe in yourself. You can always have dreams. You can always have.
She looks so cute. Okay, sweet and great insight, recognizing her love of other nations, namely the US. Okay, that was in Australia. Alright, she is so poised and articulate for such a young age. Yep, that I realized that too. Okay, oh my word, I love this clip. What an incredible young girl. She's going places. Okay, wow, so overwhelmingly sweet. There's the heart. First time seeing and hearing this, tears. Oh my God, tears flow down my cheeks. I love Meghan so much. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. These are all those tweets that were buried in there. Thank you so much for all you do for others and for the community. I appreciate you, and I'm inspired to do my little bit, which is why supporting Prince Harry and Meghan is important, because they're such giving people like yourself and deserve our support like you've given them. Happy birthday, Meghan. So she was retweeting again, Tyler Perry. This is the picture she used. All right, so there's no comments. So, over time, I'm seeing those tweets. Like I said, I wasn't on Twitter much this past week. There's another retweet of Tyler Perry. Tyler, you have a heart of gold. You are an incredible person. You love on. Okay, Tyler, you have a heart of gold. You are an incredible person. You loved on Harry and Meghan when they needed it the most. You stood in the gap as a warrior, as a father, as a compassionate friend. I see the things you do here in Atlanta for the people. You are a true humanitarian. Okay, he sure is. There's that. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Next, I have to remember to put grab the link for the US magazine for you guys so I don't turn off the tab. Thoughts for the day. Service is universal. Sussex Squad, Sentebale, Meghan misunderstood. Happy birthday, Meghan. Alright, so let's read this. Princess Meghan celebrates her 41st birthday on the 4th of August. To celebrate Meghan's birthday so far, the Sussex Squad global supporters of Prince Harry and Meghan have raised $22,534,000 to benefit one of the Sussex's charities, Sentebale. Princess Meghan is so powerful, people that claim to hate her just can't get enough of her. If you think I'm lying, go and check out all her haters' profile. Something must be wrong with people that fill their profile with hate for Meghan instead of love for their British royals. Haters, don't get it twisted. I'm not complaining about you hating on Meghan. Fill your boots. Your ridiculous behavior, including that of the British press, is bringing out prominent people to now speak up for Princess Meghan. The derangers are not only exposing the firm's involvement and hurting the British royal family's reputation worldwide, you are all helping to diminish it. The royal family cannot survive with only the admiration of the British people, especially when the cry to abolish the monarchy is getting louder and louder from the younger generation. Also, most people in Britain are below the poverty line. I've spoke about this many times.
Look at the fact that just on energy alone, on a conservative estimate within 1 year, we're talking £1,300 a year going up in bills. We're going to have about 10 million people in fuel poverty. We have a real absolute, not relative poverty issue going to come in the UK, with food banks oversubscribed, with debt crisis agencies do not have any tools. And I need to say, with the Chancellor coming on in a moment, if you forgive me, as the money-saving expert who's been known for this, I am virtually out of tools to help people now. It's not something money management can fix. It's not something for those on the lowest incomes telling them to cut their belts will work. We need political intervention.
Also, most people in Britain are below the poverty line, and they can't care less about a bunch of privileged people who paid over £12 million to keep one royal member out of court. Oh, that's Prince Andrew. The other receiving millions of pounds in suitcases, and for nearly 2 years on are still whining about two royal members who left the country to fend for themselves. It has been said, quote, when you put a modern person into an ancient institution, they will be destroyed, end quote. The British press played their part in destroying Princess Diana, and now members of the royal family are trying to silence her. They will not succeed in doing the same to Princess Meghan, not on my watch. The Duchess of Bedfordshire. Okay, no mine, not on my watch. And even Princess Diana, you know, and the other son who think, and the rest of the royal family who think they want to silence Princess Diana, it's not gonna happen. The more they crying foul about Princess Diana, who cannot defend for herself right now, the world is coming to her defense. All right, so whatever they're trying to do, it's not gonna happen. All right, the same kind of blueprint they had. I don't know why when I first started focusing on the Sussexes, for me to find out about the history, the kind of ways the tabloid evolved. For those who are new, I have an old video where I did my I call it makeshift research about the tabloid. Okay, it's the same thing where they didn't want the social class, where black people mingling with whites and all of that. Okay, they start spreading stupidity on their papers, the imagery, talking how negative they are and all of that. So it's the same blueprint. They keep on modify it a little bit, okay, but we're not gonna let it happen, okay, not this time. Okay, let's see some more comment. We were quiet when they did this to Lady Diana because we were in disbelief, but now they have the nerve to try and do it again. The world say, heck no. That's what I've been saying. Okay, we did not have this inside information in the time of Princess Diana. She was all alone. Yep, she did her best. She did her best with whatever she had at her possession. And then for that freaking egghead to think we're gonna silence her or whatever she said was not what we heard. I mean, he didn't say it like that, but that's what he wants us to believe. He think we are as dumb as he is. Someone who's dumb, who's trying to switch other people's mind, should first examine themselves first. I feel so bad thinking of what she endured. We're watching her interview now. Makes a lot of sense seeing same happening to Princess Meghan. Okay, on 15 May 2022, the Time UK visited school in north of England to ask about the monarchy. A 12-year-old, all they do is get, what is it? All they do is get born. Is get born? What does that mean? May 15, 2022. So that's this year. A 12-year-old, quote, all they do is get born. Asked about Prince Charles, the Enquirer, quote, is that Harry's brother? Who they knew, quote, the Queen, Meghan and Harry, and the one with the scandal, they met Andrew. Oh my God. The 12-year-olds, that's what they were saying. Let me retweet that. That's funny. Okay, as you rightly said, many people in Britain now live in dire poverty and must choose between eating or heeding. Most aren't interested in the royal. Some loathe them because of their privileges. Two, young generation is simply not impressed. And let's keep in mind as well, okay, they probably purposely making the UK in that state. Purposely. Do you know why they're doing this purposely? For reparation. They do not want to pay the Commonwealth their reparation. Their next excuse when time comes, because they know they're paying attention. Okay, when things getting closer, the noise of being to pay them back their money and all of that, you know what they're gonna say? They don't have it, and then they're gonna turn the people of the UK to say, no, we can't pay you because we need money ourselves. Okay, so just be prepared for this. This is the narrative they're leading us to. They rather starve the people. Okay, but meanwhile, the royal family are bagging everything. Okay, they know the time is coming. They know the time is coming. Why do you think the PPE deals during the, how do you call this, during the pandemic, all those deals they were making with their buddies, millions of dollars of, well, not dollars, pounds, millions of pounds of contract with their buddies, you know, for nothing, almost nothing, okay? The PPE things were not even that great. All right, giving themselves all that huge contract. So they're taking all the money out of there. So when the Commonwealth, you know, the voices, the noises of reparation get louder and louder and louder, now they're going to get the people, okay, the UK citizen, get into their same voice and said, sorry, we do not have the money because we have ourselves to take care of. All right, but meanwhile, what's that Cameron, I believe, it was here, MP, okay, he got his reparation because of his family line who were involved in enslavement of people, okay? So this is the noise they're going by. Just, I mean, the thing is right there. And don't think like I have a crystal ball in front of me to say it. You could see the trend of things. If you read between the lines, this is where they're heading. And then once they abolish the monarchy, guess what? They have enough money to live by. I don't know. All right. Let's see here. Lazy Duchess, early years ain't working. That there's crusade to stop child hunger in UK. But these people have so much time to hate on Harry and Meghan, the couple who aren't working royals. All right. What is that now? Okay. Express crusade to stop child hunger. I mean, like I said, many of these charities and don't really need to exist. Do you know why I'm saying this? Because if the government were doing the right thing, everybody's working, get a fair share of everything, we will not need all of that. But they purposely doing that so they could stay in the position that they are in, pinning people, you know, the lower class against each other. And then meanwhile, they're benefiting from the suffering of other people. So you guys need to pay attention. At this point, we need to, whatever suffrage we're making, we need to endure it and fight. So your great-grandkids don't have to live that way. We need to endure it in a way. We don't have to, but make ends meet the best way that you can. But don't forget, things can get better. Things doesn't have to be that way. In order for you to realize this, is to make sure those people on top who's making it happening to stop. And then when you're voting, make sure you vote for good people. If you don't have the people to that will align with your values, guess what? Even though you don't like politics, make yourself be that person. Because if they don't want you at the seat, create your own table, like Meghan said. I'm pretty sure many other people are saying the same thing, but they're not into politics. They don't want to do all of this crazy stuff. They're not all about that. But sometimes you have to endure it and present yourself as that person. Because none of them are willing to do it for you. Okay, I'm saying that this because I don't want to be into politics, but if I have to, if things come to that point, I'm going to have to run for myself. And then hopefully some people get on board as well. Alright, so pay attention to people who are running for certain position. And I'm pretty sure you have some good one. Dawn Butler, for instance, one of the Crusades, the fearless girl, like I call her, stood up when everybody around her were lying. But she stood up and said, this mother effers was lying. And they asked her to apologize. She said, no, I'm telling the truth. The guy is lying. Okay, she didn't say it like that, but we need to pay attention. Right now, we are at a crossroad. These people are not going to hand it to us and say, oh, I'm tired of making you suffer. Let me give you your fair share. Let me move on with my... They're not going to do that. This is a fight. You have to fight for it. All right, let me read some few more and move on. Okay, let's see. Let the church say amen. I will forever say evil can only flourish if we all sit. Look at this. I didn't even read this. This is exactly what I'm saying. I will forever say evil can only flourish if we all sit by and do nothing. And for those who now say anything else, when your receipt, our receipt, or stack high, good must conquer evil. That's the law of nature. Forever Sussex Squad. That's exactly that. Sussex Squad doesn't just have receipt, it has a whole accounting firms. And that's the thing with the squad. We all have different level of background, different interests, different educational background. This is what's good with the squad. All right? When you look at the UN, when Harry and Meghan were coming up the escalator, I'm pretty sure she's a squaddie. The last time they were in the UN, I think I came across another tweet and I saw her pass by without the mask. I knew that was her. She blacked them in front of the escalator and they were yelling for her to move. She just ignored them. All right, let me read some more. Great article. You should be a news presenter. We have to give you, we have to give you a job. Okay, who she's talking about? Okay, the Sussex Squad, take no prisoner. Okay, them ugly royal rats will run me out of town. They already hate my guts because I took a photo with Prince Harry. LOL. Okay, who is that? Ah, she's the one who went to the Invictus and was sharing her experience with us. She's pretty good. Yeah, I'm following her. Creating awareness for sickle cell anemia and bringing hope to families affected by this devastating disease. Okay, so she's fighting. That's her voice on that. This is the thing that I'm saying. You have so many squaddies who have different background, different interests. But the Sussexes bring all of us together. All right? Love always wins. Kindness comes within us, and support comes naturally. Supporting Meghan comes from a place of compassion. Nobody in their right frame of mind will think how the British media has treated her is okay. Loves always. Okay, well done. Well written, expressive, direct, and piecing. And that's on that. The end, kudos and flower. Thank you. All right, so I didn't even realize that was her who wrote that. Okay, so she had to write her own thing and then put a screenshot of it because Twitter don't give you enough a character to write all of this. She will have to create a thread just to put that. This is why I believe she did that. All right, next tweet. There was more comment, but I'm moving on. Okay, this is Joanne. At the young age of 22, Prince Harry co-founded the charity Sentebale. At that same age, Prince William was... This is so squad when they put their shade of tweet out there. There's the question marks. Perhaps busy practicing the pegging. He's waiting to be handed the Duchy of Cornwall. Okay, that's the thing. I look into that in one of my videos. All right, and I think for some reason, I don't know if Charles or anybody in the firm let him aware of the inheritance that's left for him, because this guy, the stupidity that he's doing, especially attacking his dead mother, they must have dangling something in front of him. But if he understands his position and knows, once you're dead, Dad, this is mine, so shut the F up. I'm not gonna degrading my mother when she can't defend herself anymore. This is the only way that I could think of for him to stand out of nowhere to proclaim his stupidity like that. You know? That's the thing where he tells about the BBC not to use his mom's voice and whatever, the interview, the Panorama interview. Okay, he's waiting to be handed the Duchy of Cornwall. He has no money to start a charity. Oh, wait. I mean, believe me, they could do. All right? And I believe, Charles, I explained that in one of my videos, several of my videos. All right? The Queen take care of all of her children, give them certain whatever amount of money to take care of their offspring. All right? And then you have Charles, okay, need to disperse his money to his kids. And now William has his own money to take care of his children. But what Charles did is cut off Harry completely. So Harry is not even in the picture anymore. No taxpayers' money, whatever. He's taking care of himself now. Okay, why did I bring this? The Duchy of Cornwall, he has no money to start a charity. Okay, so he has money. If he really care, if he did care about charity, the passion behind it will make people flock over him to help him with his charity. But, okay, when he goes to the Middle East, do you think he come empty-handed? Well, I'm sure they're making him... There's... at one point, I need to go back to that... Anonymous. There was a thread they create about the kind of shady thing the institution are doing, helping dictators and all of that in terms of military. Okay, so when they go to the Middle East, those bag of money that they're bringing in, it's not for nothing. Okay, it's either for intelligence or some sort of military help in some shape or form. Turn a blind eye to what's going on in the Middle East and all of that. Okay, so they have the means to do that. Okay, that's because they don't care. They don't care. They have more money than Harry for the Sentebale. But Harry uses wit and mind and intuition and his intelligence to upkeep the Sentebale, who's doing much more than any other of the royal family's charity. As a matter of fact, many of them are closing off. All right, pegging. Well, it's a rumor that he started early. Made Kate wait. That's a good one. Made Kate wait. And I think, you know what? When I came across, there's a picture I saw of Rose and one of those no-neck person, the squad call. I don't know her real name. I came across that picture, and I have it. I will show it to you when I'm editing. She's walking inside somewhere. I think one of those palaces. The first thing that came to mind was they're showing her around. Okay, how things work in the palace or whatever it is. And I think they're already divorced. Okay, they may not be divorced, but in terms of personally, on paper, they're probably still married. But in reality, between them, probably some sort of agreement. I think they're done. Okay, I really think they're done. They moved their separate ways. Now, the problem with Kate now, okay, is that it will be a shame of her to be seen with another man. Okay? This is the box that she had put herself in. Was it worth it? Hey, this is what happens when you don't know of the unknown. Once you get there, it's a bit too late. All right? And I'm sure people is probably more than happy with the way she's moving on with her life right now. Okay? The way that they were trying to set up her with Harry during that wedding, please. All right, there's here, made Kate wait, Prince William at 25. I can't look at where his hand is. This is the shameless thing that's going on. young ladies in the UK don't have any. Let me move on. All right. What? Too busy becoming prince of pegging. I can't believe these people. This is a rattlesnake tail or something like that. Oh, let me move out of this one. Next tweet. Oh my God, I'm already 33 minutes. I talk too much and I have a lot more tweets to share. Oh, this page does not exist. Oh, what happened here? Let me try one more time. Copy. Oh, there's a S behind it. Could it be that? Yep, the S does not belong. Something tells me the S, it should end with a number. All right, there's this here. Next tweet. Princess Meghan worked as a suitcase girl on a hit show game. On the other hand, her husband's brother's wife was an actual yacht girl. The squad, the way they word their stuff. Listen to this. Princess Meghan worked as a suitcase girl on a hit game show. On the other hand, her husband's brother's wife was the actual yacht girl. Without naming her name. Okay, yep, and dropping in and out of nightclubs, flashing her bush. That's true. What is it? There's a picture of paparazzi, her in a car. You could see everything. You could see everything. And this is why those guys over there don't have no respect for these young ladies over there. They're willing to show it freely. When in fact, the more precious you make it, you make them work hard to get it, the harder, the more respect they'll show you. But these women over there, wow and wow and wow. And I'm sure her kids are going to see it. And I think Prince Louis already have her numbered. Prince Louis already have her numbered. I have to pray for Prince Louis because I could see they're going to use this little guy for thing. He's going to be the next Harry. All right. And the other next one that I see is Edward's son. Okay. I think he's going to be the next one who's going to be, making some noise and not going online with those people. You hear it here from me. I've been saying that a long time about Prince Edward's son. Okay. At just over $6 an hour too. Really? What? Princess Meghan was getting paid more than that for actual TV exposure. For the yacht thing, $6 an hour? Let's see here. Forging of a Princess. How generations of steely social climbing matriarchs shaped Kate Middleton's character. Wow, they actually saying that? And that was in April 16, 2011. Okay, I can see that. Loved her, especially the way she always seemed to be showing off her slender legs and tight blue short as she served gin and tonics and, oh my Lord. This is the thing, they were glorified for them. Remember, in 2011, Meghan was not even close to be near those pictures. So they were glorifying this. This is what they were saying about her. They didn't see anything wrong. For her, it was fine. Meanwhile, the people who's writing it, they know exactly what they're saying. Wow, 2011. The corporate client loved her, especially the way she always seemed to be showing off her slender legs and tight blue shorts as she served gin and tonics and lunch. She was working as a deckhand on 72-foot sailing boat and the Solent looking after important clients for mighty companies such as Barclays, BT, Nokia, Toshiba, and Volkswagen. Wow, wow, wow. But as I'm reading this, I'm thinking of Amber Heard. I'm telling you, Amber Heard is one heck of a smart cookie. She knows how to deal with this. Things that's coming out, there was so much more to her because there's no way someone will be so bold to get away with all of this. So she was doing a lot of things privately. And then at the same time, even though she was doing these kind of things, she was framing all of her clients. But no, everything for free. Everything for free. But Amber Heard overplayed her card too much. She overplayed too much. At some point, you need to know when to stop. All right? The same way when you go to how do you call this? Where you play gamble or something like that. When your hand is hot, you're winning. At some point, stop. because at some point you're gonna lose everything, and this is where Amber Heard is at. But Kate, she's not that smart at all. If she was smart enough, the things that those people are doing in private, she could have get them there, the same way Amber Heard got them. But again, I'm not glorifying any of this. The first thing is, don't put yourself in that situation at all. That's my thing. Don't put yourself in that situation at all. But if you're already in there, hey, do what you gotta do. Okay? She got millions out of it until she get to a movie role. And now people are finding out little at a time. They're chipping away. Alright? Because her leverage is no longer there anymore. I'm talking about Amber Heard. But there she is. There is like saying, I'm sorry, I was dumb. Okay? Kate Middleton had a job working as a deckhand for $6.81. Oh my God, an hour, 2019. Wow. What can you do within for how many hours does she have to play? Oh my Lord. Okay, Joe, you're spitting fire on this Good Saturday. Okay, and we have pictures of it. They were plastering all over the newspaper. Yep, that's the thing. For them back then, it was perfect for them until it reaches the Sussex squad to say, what the F is this? Are you kidding me? All right, this is true. There's that and there's that. All right. Oh, shoot. Where is my thing? Damn. All right. I okay, look at royalists' wet dreams. Look at royalists' wet dreams. Prince Harry was supposed to stagnate in life. Okay, the British royal family. Okay. Remember when people were looking forward for this terrific trio to step out of an engagement? This family were happy together working for the Queen. They are the talk of the social media with lots of positive feedbacks every time they appear. Those were the times. Did they really write that? They're not embarrassed. I remember that GIF. They're not embarrassed to even admit that. And this is all they wanted, just to support the others. Oh, no, this one is smaller. Let me get out of there. This is all they wanted Harry for. To make the others look good. And Harry was doing a perfect job at that with them. But when it comes to his need, they will not do that. So Harry has to say, I'm bouncing. You know, he worked so hard. And he tried. And everything, I'm assuming, he proposed, they turned him down. Until he has to say, I'm sorry, I gotta go. Okay, at some point, he needs to live his own life. He was willing to help them. Okay, that's how much Harry tried. I mean, at some point, the same thing that I just said about Amber Heard, at some point, know when to stop. Okay, the same thing is going to happen to the royal family. They think they have the upper hand now. At some point, it's going to crash right in front of them. And then the writing on the wall is happening. They're just not reading it. Oh, did I get out of it? Let's go back in it. Was there any comment? Let's see. Yeah, there were. All right, let's see here. So they confessed that Harry was truly the crown jewels. Since he left, only he and his wife are now the talk of town. They must be really hurt to see the jewels gone. That's their fault, because both of them were willing to stay and work with them despite all the things we heard of.
The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option.
Okay, a trio. That tells you how lackluster and lazy William is. He can even hold interest in his own marriage. The Lambridges really were trying to cosplay to be in the marriage. I'm pretty sure at some point they probably were going to frame Harry and the other one so he could leave that marriage. Okay? Everything is good. God is good. Okay, they embarrassed even for thinking that way. That was just a humble opinion I just threw out there. But I'm pretty sure they would have made it happen. Okay, when William is enough, you get tired of being degraded. You know, the positive coverage he's trying to get when he is with his wife in a public engagement, and then he's not getting the positive coverage. And I'm sure at some point the next narrative was to frame Harry with him, even though it probably will never happen. All right, so he could get out of the marriage. Okay, God is good, even for thinking that way. It's stupid, but these people, they know how to frame things. As long as the futures have a need, they'll make it happen for them. Okay, They embarrass their faves daily, always telling the world that William and Kate are not enough. Okay, now we know who the positive feedbacks was actually for back in the day. Exactly. Translation: remember when Harry was obligated to be everywhere, the others too went to attract attention, distract from how boring they are and how little of substance they have to say. Okay, Karen could actually smile for real. Oh my God. She was just loving life with Harry around, wasn't she? The Harry left and pegging showed up with a pegging device. Can you imagine this? Oh my God. Lord. The fact that this photo and many like them exist hurts my tummy. Okay? They love this arrangement, especially Kate, Harry, the fifth wheel, the spare tire, the lovable rascal who was always good for a laugh, mostly at his own expense. The man is almost 40 and they want that dynamic back. He was not supposed to grow up and want a wife and family of his own. They will actually prefer him to be playing third wheel while Katie drools all over him than for him to be happily married with his own family. You can't make it up. And the thing is that knowing that what the husband is, the rumor allegedly is about pegging, can you imagine this? Oh my God, I got a headache from my own stupidity. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, the best thing about royalists screaming and crying to take Harry and Meghan's Duke and Duchess titles away is that if those go, they are officially known and addressed as Prince and Princess Henry of Wales. They can barely stand us calling her Princess Meghan now. There's that. There was another tweet I responded that was making reference to that. All right, here, welcome royalist losers to the comments. Your tears and angers feed my desire to piss you off more. This is the squad. This is why those Rangers are mad, because the squad knows how to turn things over. Okay, the same people saying, quote, it's only through marriage, end quote, are the same people who thought Kate is the savior of the monarchy, forgetting Charles is still alive and she will only be a queen consort, which is what? Class. Only through marriage. She can't do anything without William. No reason exists to remove that title. What is it? They made a a complaint where they create when they make a complaint where there's a whole bunch of people sign their name to it, and that thing was turned down, dead on arrival. Okay, it will set a precedent, certainly create a constitutional crisis seen from overseas. The world media, foreign institute will question such act, who will admit it was done to punish a prince who marrying a black woman. All right. What is it? Barron did a video about another royal from another country who married a black American. They have a child. There was no problem. I don't know. Is it Norwegian or something like that? I don't know which country is that. But Barron did a little video about that. That was news to me. I wasn't aware. All right. So you should go check that particular video out. If any of you know what I'm talking about, put the link in the description for others to go check it out. Okay. It's very educational, and occasionally I come across some pictures of them. Okay. To be pedantic, she has never been Princess Meghan. Neither is there a Princess Catherine or was a Princess Diana. Latter two are Princess of Wales or Princess William or Princess Charles, respectively. What the F I'm reading here? Okay, as far it's a legal document, she's princess. All right, so Princess Meghan, Princess of the United Kingdom. Okay, California, United States of America. Did they? Okay, so they put it back. Okay, that's that. I'm telling you, the squad be like, they have receipts. Okay, date of birth, 6 May. Okay, that's Archie, Hospital, Great Portland, Westminster. Archie Harrison, Mountbatten, Windsor, male. Prince of the United Kingdom. That's Harry, Rachel, Meghan, that's the mother, and all of that. Okay, his occupation, Prince of the United Kingdom. Can you imagine that? Mother. So, see, there it is here. Occupation, Princess of the United. I'm telling you, those people, the more you look at it, this didn't even come to mind until now. Remember when Meghan was having issues with the institution? She went for them and went to HR asking for help. They didn't know how to deal with it. I mean, I debunked it in a different way, but there it is here. Occupation and Archie's birth certificate, Princess of the United Kingdom. And there it is here, father, occupation, Prince of the United Kingdom. How hard it is for them to know that they need to provide them with the help and support that Meghan needed. This is what came to mind here. So they knew very well it's them who did not want to help her. If in some other videos where I said I could understand if you never faced this kind of situation before, this is new to you, you don't know how to deal with it. This is for the royal rats who were making excuses for the institution, that they didn't know how to deal with Meghan's issues and all of that. Princess Diana was their example.
In 1985, Diana told Sutherland she had had enough.
So I went to the top lady.
The top lady, otherwise known as Her Majesty. It was a bold move. According to Morton, Diana was in awe of her mother-in-law and terrified of her as well.
But if Diana had hoped to get support from the Queen, she was sorely disappointed. According to the princess, the Queen turned a cold shoulder to her appeal for help.
The princess described an emotional scene inside the walls of Buckingham Palace.
And I was sobbing and I said, what do I do? I'm coming to you, what do I do? And she said, I don't know what you should do. John was hopeless. And that was it. That was help. So I didn't go back to her again for help, because I don't go back again if I don't go to the first time right. And so over the years, Diana never talks to me, I never know what's going on. Silly girl.
Diana said she went to the Queen and asked for help in her marriage, and she didn't get any.
Okay, so they had faced that before. So by now, they should have some sort of a standard, okay? When a crisis like this happened, how to deal with it next time. And Meghan was the next crisis. Okay, so all those royal rats in the 60-minute Australia was making excuses where I was freaking telling them they're looking at us and right on the camera, lying to our faces. Okay, there it is here. If I had this in front of me at my possession, if I would have, at least if I thought about it, all right, that would have been one of the things I should have put in that 60-minute review here. All right, so Meghan, occupation, right under her son's birth certificate, Princess of the United Kingdom. Father, there it is, Harry, His Royal Highness Henry Charles Albert Davis, Duke of Sussex. Occupation, Prince of the United Kingdom. So they should have been able to help her as well. So that's my answer to that. With the royal rats, the 60-minute of the of Australia, something like that, that was making all the excuses for the firm. They didn't know how to deal with this. This was a major crisis. Their first crisis was Princess Diana. They should have set up something. When something like that happened, again, when one of the royal family need help, this is how we go about it. And then the next one that came, they should smooth, okay? Probably a little bit of adjustment, maybe a different type of crisis that happened. They should be able to fix that. So this is, those people, they don't learn from experience. They do not learn from experience, or they just like to make excuses. When it's their own, they know how to deal with it. Look at the Prince of Pedro. How easily they could spend $12 million or pound or plus to get something, get out of the way, to pay Virginia Godfrey, to let this go away. They know how to deal with things. It's just when they don't want to, they make themselves look stupid. They don't care. They want to be look stupid. And then they have the royal rats to run their stupidity for them. And then they have no shame of their own to look at the camera to lie to the people. Those people who's feeding into the screen, watching them, should ask themselves some question. Princess Diana went through that before. How come they didn't have something set up already? Princess Diana, of all people, Princess Diana went to the top of the top. Okay? So this is how dumb those people are. Princess Diana said in her own word, and this is, oh no, that's not the one William wanted to shut down. That's the settlement video. Okay? Princess Diana said with her own mouth. She went to the top lady, the top of the top. She needed help, okay, with her husband who was sleeping around. This is the part they didn't want people to know. Okay, Charles, who's doing everything, anything that he pleases. Everybody's supposed to lie for him.
Prince Charles expected his butler to keep visits to Camilla a secret from the princess.
Paul just turned around to him and said, well, are you expecting me to lie for you, Your Royal Highness? And Prince Charles said, well, yes. Yes, I am. And went into this histrionics about being the King of England, the future King of England, the Prince of Wales, and you will lie, stamping his feet, and then threw this book in Paul's direction.
You know, went to his mother, of all people, and said, look, I'm in love with your son. I want him to make love to me. She didn't say it like that. But technically, that's what it is. When you marry with somebody, okay, this is the person who's supposed to give you what you wanted with that marriage. And say, look, your husband is sleeping around, things that he should be doing with me. He's doing it with somebody else. Can you please tell him to come to me? Okay? She went to the top person. And then what did the mother say? What am I supposed to do?
And I was sobbing and I said, what do I do? I'm coming to you, what do I do? And she said, I don't know what you should do.
You are the freaking mother. Okay? Tell your son to go back to his wife. Go her some more. This is what the mother should have said. Okay? But no, she doesn't know what to do. Okay? By now, she should have known what to do when a certain crisis like that come. All right? But they send their mouthpieces to go lie to the public. But it still remains. Diana, you did good. You did good. I'm going to make sure your voice still remains whenever I come across with those BS that they're trying to feed the people. All right? You did good with everything, with all your might. And this is why when they say, oh my God, she let it be recorded. There was a camera. She was explaining everything, her private bedroom thing. What?
Consider how extraordinary this conversation is. This was only the second time Diana had ever met Peter Sutherland. And here they are, Her Royal Highness the Princess of Wales and a former actor sharing secrets of the royal bedroom on camera.
She talks about some very personal things.
Well, as we now know, she'd done it with for the Andrew Morton book on one level. In a sense, maybe doing that had helped her understand who she was. I mean, any whether it's therapy or talking to your best friend about what's really upsetting you, you feel better afterwards.
She have no other choice. She has nothing to lose. Okay, she went to the top of the top. They didn't do anything for her. So now, any videos, any cameras that come in, let it be known. I did my best to keep that marriage together. They didn't do anything. It's not her fault. And then instead, they sent their mouthpieces going around as if it's Princess Diana who's doing all the infidelity. Well, she wanted to do things that a marriage is supposed to do. She wasn't getting it. Come on, she's young. She needs it. I mean, women, when things like that is disgusting, okay, when you're forcing it onto someone, okay, or you're doing it with an underage, this is when it's disgusting. But it's not disgusting when it's two consented adults. Both of them know exactly what they're getting out of it. This is when it's not disgusting. Two consented adults doing it. Two consented adults are doing it. It's not a problem to my eyes. And when it's not okay, it's when you're doing it outside of the marriage. And then you're going all out to pretend it's not happening. This is when it's insulting. But Princess Diana was young, okay, married, thinking this is what she will get occasionally. She wasn't getting it. So at some point, she fight for it. She didn't get it. Come on. She did everything at her possession, at her power, at her will. At some point, she needs to go get it someplace else. So you could understand Princess Diana. She was not committing any sins. In my eyes, God sees it because she did what she was supposed to do. Fight for it. She fought. She didn't get it until, guess what? You got rid of her. All right? So she is as pure and innocent in the eyes of the Lord. If God doesn't forgive Princess Diana for whatever she might have done, because she was a virgin getting into that marriage, and then the husband knew he wasn't in love with her.
Before their wedding day, Diana overheard Charles talking to his ex on the telephone.
She heard him on the telephone saying to Camilla, whatever happens, I will always love you. And that's before he went off to Australia. And we have famous footage of her crying as he climbs aboard his plane.
He wasn't in love with her, knew it, but they took her out of her privacy to be in that spotlight, and then they treated her like that. This, God will never forgive him for that, and the institution. Okay? So, in my eyes, if the Lord does not forgive Princess Diana for whatever sin she might have done within the marriage, God needs to forgive her for that. Alright, so that's that. Oh my God. You see what you did here, Myra? For bringing Archie's birth certificate? Alright? So let me bookmark this. At some point, I need to take a screenshot of it so I could have it at my possession. Alright? I'm begging. Okay? Oh, please do. Alright? And calling them Prince and Princess Henry of Wales is one step from calling them just Prince and Princess of Wales, because I just know people will be confused. Do they really think that? Okay, they will never be of Wales. This title is given only to eldest son of the king. Yeah, I did a video of that. Okay, so this is one of my videos, not too long ago. From this video, what is it? August 7. Go back maybe three. I will not say three. Maybe at least 5. The most 10 videos, because I create videos almost every day, and sometimes I cut them into 2. So it's in one of those videos. Okay, so I discussed that. This specific topic. Okay, who gets what? It could have been an article that I read or something like that. They will never be of Wales. This title is given only to eldest son of the king, if the kings desire to give this title, much more like the princess of prince's royal title. Okay, and this is the thing. Harry understood his position. It's the older brother, I don't think, understand his position, because there's some stupidity that he's creating, as if he doesn't know he's going to inherit some of those things that his father has. Okay, I always make it a point to remind them of that whenever they talk about removing their title and to pick their battles. Okay, exactly. Prince Harry was born a prince. Prior to remove title of Duke and Duchess of Sussex from Harry and Meghan, but Harry's title of prince cannot be removed. Thus, if they were no longer Duke and Duchess, they'd be Prince and Princess, which will, one might argue, be even more appealing on the world stage. All right, there's a thread for that. Maybe, I'm telling you, I'm bookmarking so much, I don't even think I'll ever get back to that. Okay, and I will just call her Princess Meghan of Wales. There's that. Okay, has never been and will never be Princess Meghan. All right, if you think so, sorry, Becky, but who is going to stop me? Okay, from calling Princess Meghan her title by marriage, which is Princess Meghan. I mean, they want to believe whatever they want. Let them be. All right. It's said right there in the document, which make me believe of all of that. Was it title or occupation? That was that. Occupation, Princess of United Kingdom. Let me go back to. Oh, I saw something, Princess Diana. Okay, let me read this. Go back to the thing, and then that's it. Okay, I don't think she'll be giving title Princess of Wales. Diana was a while married to Charles, as he is Prince of Wales. Current wife is Princess Camilla of Wales, but doesn't use the title out of his. Oh, please. It's stated next in line for Wales. Title, if given to them, would be William and Kate. Whatever. But a lot of people still call Princess Diana Princess of Wales. Okay? So she still held that title no matter what. All right, let's see here. The hate against Meghan makes it obvious why Harry needs more security. They can't imagine a brown woman, Princess Meghan, being the best in the UK history. We know the racist in chief would like to take away all her titles. The world is watching and hates her treatment of Meghan Markle. Racist. I don't think they can use Wales as the last name, as there is only one prince and one princess of Wales. If someone knows the answer, please let me know. I wanted to go back into this. Can Meghan take her style from him and become HRH, the Princess Henry? You add the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, etc. Okay, heir apparent. The current Prince of Wales is Prince Charles, the eldest son of Elizabeth II. The wife of Prince of Wales is entitled to the title of Princess of Wales. Prince Charles' first wife, Diana, used that title, but his second wife, Camilla. Okay, let's see here. I don't understand it all either. I hear that when Prince Andrew lost his title, he asked to make sure that his daughters could keep theirs. People still refer to Andrew as Prince Andrew. Okay, I just like the pretty picture of the castle, jewelry, and gardens. What? Andrew didn't lose his inherited title or style. He lost his honorary ones. He doesn't use his HRH, but he does still hold an HRH. He is still HRH, the Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, etc., etc. His daughters can't lose their style of HRH because blah, 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 blah. Okay, I say I wanted to go back. Let's go back to this. I think it was the birth certificate. All right, occupation again. All right, occupation, Princess of the United Kingdom. All right, mother. All right, so they knew exactly what, that's the first thing that came to mind when they said occupation. That alone, she should be able to get the help because she was part of the firm. It's them who didn't want to accept that. All right, oh my God. Okay, after this, I'm going to create another video because I already passed an hour here. She's still a princess of the United Kingdom. Good morning to the ones and only Princess Meghan. Okay, let's see here. I'm telling you, the squad becoming with receipt. Meghan became a princess of the United Kingdom upon her marriage to Prince Harry, entitled to the style of Royal Highness. After her marriage, she was styled, quote, Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. She also holds the title of Countess of Dumbarton and Baroness Kirkhill. She is the first person to hold the title of Duchess of Sussex following the Duke and Duchess's decision to step back from royal duties in 2020. The couple agreed not to use the style of Royal Highness in practice, but still technically retain the style. And there's a picture of both of them. You know what's really funny? Looking at Harry in here, Harry doesn't give a shit. Harry doesn't give a shit. He grew up with this. He knows these titles mean shit, but this is all he wanted. The person, the physical, okay? The physical of a human being. That's all he wants. And he got it. I could see him walking like you in the dark. You're walking with a bright light, and you could see just them walking in the middle of haters in the dark. All he wants is his princess, okay? And I don't even think he cares about titles. All right, okay, undoubtedly, let's see here. Fans stunned as Meghan Markle's job title is Princess on Archie's birth certificate. The most shocking revelation on the birth certificate was Meghan's job title, which was listed as Princess of the United Kingdom, which confused fans as she had the official title of... Okay, here's what you need to know about Meghan Markle's title and full name. Is Meghan Markle technically a princess? Yes, Meghan is technically a princess of the United Kingdom. This was listed on her son's Archie's birth certificate. You know, again, another thing that comes to mind, you see how God is playing with those derangers? Her firstborn, to let it be known. I mean, Harry and Meghan didn't plan it that way, but it happened. But their plan was to stay and help the institution. But God was like, no, let's fool these people because you can't leave Miss Doria by herself, okay? And said, you're going to have your firstborn over there. Everything that needs to be known is going to be in the birth certificate, and then you're going to bounce. Little Bet is going to be over there, and then you're going to raise your family over there. I mean, God be playing with us in some shape or form, but when everything is said and done, it was all worth it. Unfortunately, she had to go through some of this stuff for this to be done. All right, okay, let's continue. Is Meghan Markle technically a princess? Yes, Meghan is technically a princess of the United Kingdom. This was listed on her son's Archie's birth certificate. All right, Newsweek, Meghan remains a princess of the United Kingdom despite quitting royal life, expert tells Newsweek. All right, so that's that. But the Rangers, Okay, there's the laugh. Those Karens are going to cry. Princess Meghan, when you bring documentary evidence, they're still in denial. What makes them cry more is when it's clearly stated Princess of the United Kingdom on Archie's certificate. Karens are mad. This is the thing. The squad, as I'm reading this, is that the squad don't need any sort of things to hate on the others. It's like the Rangers are bringing more things for the squad to talk about. Okay, of course she is. That's the birth certificate again. So they're the Rangers. Deal with it. Okay, I absolutely love this picture. They make such a gorgeous couple. While louder for those in the back. All right. Oh my God, that's a guy. All right, I did say I'm gonna stop here. Let's do a prayer. All right, so that's gonna be part 2. Prayer for what? Okay, I just typed what was in my mind. Prayer for well-being. A world healing prayer. Prayer can change the world. Prayer energy is a real power you can use to help the world. Start today, discover the healing. Okay, I was looking for that. There it is. Okay, teach me to reach out to you and my need and help me to lead others to you by my example. Most loving heart of Jesus, bring me health and body and spirit that I may serve you with all of my strength. Touch gently this life which you have created now and forever. Source, that's this. Let me go. Okay, let's click on that. Oh, it's too small. Let's go to image here. Let's pick something. Mine went into this. Let's see what's this. Our all women gods, we ask you, then give us a long life together. Okay, especially Harry and Meghan and all of us. Okay, and good health. Okay, may we live until our frosted hair is white. May we live till then. This life that now we know. Prayer for life from Native American religion. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And thank you for your support. I just have a new subscriber. So that's it. I have a backup channel. Occasionally, I do some stuff there. And I have another video that continue with, what is it, with the golf thing. I spoke about some golf topic where people were LIV golf tournament thing. Some American are signing up there. So I went deeper into it. So it's on my other channel. All right. So that's it.